China's peaceful rise has been interpreted differently by different countries, and sometimes it's about unfair criticism, especially from Western countries, including European countries. First of all, why do you think it is important to understand China in a fair manner? And what do you think is the right approach to make sense of China's growing influence?
I think the key element is to look at the facts. The facts, the figures, and the reasons why things happen. I think that's fundamental to understand each other. Mm-hmm. It's not to believe in all slogans and buzz that is launched sometimes. Misinterpretation, mispresentations, wrong presentations of reality. When we think about recent debates or recent statements that have been made about China's development of its military potential, for instance. Mm-hmm. I think it is normal that a nation like China tries also to give itself the means to defend itself and to defend its interests, like we do in Europe, like we increasingly have to do over the next years. Crucial there is to understand each other, to see the facts, and not just to rely on, let's say, biased information that comes from circles that don't serve the long-term interests of people.
You've been here in China many times and you have a really close connection with China. So which part of this misinterpretation of China worries you the most?
For me personally, I think that we have to be very careful in terms of decoupling the economies. I referred to it before, because that's really not in the interest of citizens. And the second is that we should have more dialogue about the vital interests of the Chinese nation and of the Western world. And I would hope that in the next time, the next years, that there would be more platforms where that rational exchange on the vital interests of the Western world on the one hand, but on the other hand also China in terms of its security objectives, that kind of platforms of rational exchange could be multiplied.